Okay.
Then the next day, you put that mug in the oven. You got the cinnamon, all that shit. Then you bake it. Ooh,
so what's that cooking show?
Yeah, you cook that shit up and then you pour syrup on it. It be fluffy and all. Yeah, it's like kind of like a cake. French toast cake kind of.
Okay.
Why they put me up on that? That's the only casserole I'm got.
Welcome to the So What You Think podcast, and of course, what we're talking about is not the topic.
We cook all that shit.
We never talk first about what we actually gonna talk about on the show. So right now, today, we are going to do 5 random facts about each of us.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
I still haven't even thought about what my random facts are going to be, so it's going to be off the cuff of what my random facts are.
Can I go first?
Absolutely, because I'm still thinking.
Well, I just thought of one since we're talking about cooking. That's a random fact about me. I can cook like a motherfucker. I cooks all things. A random fact, a more specific random fact, I have a cooking trophy under my belt.
Do you?
Yes, I won a cooking competition, a chili cook-off.
A chili cook-off?
I got champion chili under my belt. Facts.
Damn, that
You
sounds
have to make us some of
amazing.
that.
Yeah, I do that, man. I cook. I fry turkeys. I make my mama trusts me to do Thanksgiving dinner. Greens.
Mack O got some good genes.
All that shit, yeah. So that's a random fact about me. I love cooking, actually. And my son has started like to. Both my kids like cooking.
That's dope.
Me and my daughter made what we made? We made shrimp, some shrimp, chicken pasta, and lobster a couple days ago. We was in the kitchen together. Yeah, we cook at our house, and I'm head chef. That's a random fact.
Okay, so you got a random fact?
I was a kid that was on Scare Straight.
What does that mean? Elaborate.
Like the juvenile detention, almost incarcerated, at-risk kid that grew up in the inner city.
Oh, he said it just like the commercial.
Yep. It's like
right before they
I
tell
have to say it like this because I'm used to promote my
next.
book. So whenever I've been doing the public speaking with the book, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So what led you there? What were you doing?
Grew up in Tulsa, gang banging. One of my homeboys that I was kicking it with, he got jumped. So me and some of my partners went and jumped the dude that fought him.
That happens.
And then we broke into his people's place. And
It
then,
escalated quickly.
yeah. Yeah. We did. And I didn't go home for like 2 days, so my grandma called the police on us. And when I went back home, man, it was either like you're gonna get kicked out or you're gonna go to jail. And they was like, well, we got some places we're gonna take you. So that's what it took. Do a little field trip.
Hey man, Scared Straight is one of my favorite shows on television.
Straight up.
Especially when I used to teach, man. I don't know if y'all know about this, but they have a program where they get kids, they do the Scared Straight, and they film it. And they have them go into school, they get them, and they always have like they living with their mama and kids be bad, and they put them in the prisons. And the way these prisoners talk to them, the way these kids crumble, oh, it makes my heart. I saw one of this big ass said, comb my chest. He made this comb his chest. Are you serious? I swear to God.
It's terrible.
Hey, look, one of my little nephews is on there. They did one from Oklahoma City. One of my nephews was on there. He's supposed to be a blood. He had him locked up with Playboy in the county. He's like, oh yeah, me and you, we finna work out. He's like, every time we push up, you say, I ain't no gang member, because he said he was blood. But he's like, oh yeah, if you was blood, I'm from Playboy. We finna get down right now. He's like, well, I don't really be gang banging all the time. Like, it's my big brother's a gang member. He said, all right, we finna work out. Every time we push, when we come up, you say, I ain't no gang member. I ain't no gang member. Hey man, that's it. We used to come back to school and sit at the teachers. We used to have lunch together, and all of us would just reenact all the shit from the episode.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, he said, comb my chest. And the dude said, man, look, man, you tripping. Dude tried to be tough for a minute. He was a little tough dude outside. He about 14. He like, look, man, I ain't finna comb your chest. He said, you finna comb to my chest, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I combed his chest. Yeah, fuck out of there. Fuck out of there.
Hey, man, that little pill is orange.
Okay, so a random fact about me. The first time, the night I lost my virginity is the night I got pregnant. So the first time I first time I gave her the pussy, I got pregnant.
You should have named him Jesus.
And it wasn't romantic because he played on the real of my name is Scarface. That's what we was listening to.
Oh, you was fucking the Mr. Scarface?
First
time, dope gang, cocaine, pushing rocks on you.
My first baby daddy is a Hoover Crip, so
okay.
It I lost my virginity to
a Hoover Crip.
Listening
to Scarface.
Listening to Scarface.
In the car?
No, I told my daddy I was sick, so I couldn't go to Wednesday night prayer meeting.
Right. That's why she didn't name him Jesus. That's why she didn't name him Jesus.
I ditched Wednesday night prayer because they always had us in church, so I was like, oh, I don't feel good.
Jesus was like, I got you.
Yeah, so I got pregnant by Hoover Crip listening to playing Scarface.
Where were y'all at?
At my house.
Oh, you doubled back to the crib while everybody was at church?
Everybody was at church. I just
said it was nice.
They all went to church. I was 16.
Yeah, that's a pretty good planning for
I got pregnant that night. That's sad.
Now tell me this.
But I really do like that Scarface song still to this day. Like, when he came to Mr. Lance, I was like, I lost my shit. Cherry pop to this song.
Can it sign my titties? Oh shit.
Yeah. So that's the first random fact about me.
Number 2?
I didn't have number 2.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2. Random fact about me, I don't have a belly button. Random fact number 2.
What?
See? Getting to know you.
When they touch your biblical cord.
Now, I was born with an umbilical hernia. So the belly babies had a belly button stick way out. I had one of those that stuck all the way out. So when I was out like hung out about 3 inches. 2 dicks type. I used to just be playing with my other little belly button. And when I was like 4, they cut it out. But I mean, they fixed it, but it was at an army hospital because my dad was in the army. So they don't be doing shit. So they just went in and
just cut it all out.
Cut it, so I don't have no belly button.
And you be wanting to wear your no shirt? I would be sad.
Shit sexy though. I've been having it so long it's normal to me. I don't even think people really know. It's just a scar across. But I don't know.
I play with my belly button.
No, I never had that.
Well, she said like he said
No, I don't be staying without my belly button.
But look, my whole life, I always was like, I'm special. What I would tell people when I was a little kid, when they asked me why I didn't have no belly button, I just be like, because I'm special. I didn't have no
fucking alien.
I said I'm an alien.
Hey, she looked at her like
Earth.
I was like, I'm an alien. Like they stripped you of your basic human rights.
God, yeah. Have you filed a complaint about not having a belly button yet? No, I'm special. I'm an alien. I really, that's what I used to say. I'm an alien. I'm not like
wow.
God sent me here. Virgin mama, no belly button.
Oh my God.
Jesus didn't have no belly button either.
And I was just saying, he got some good genes, bro, but he ain't got no belly button, so they might not.
Yeah,
all the kids got belly buttons?
Everybody got belly buttons.
Okay, cool.
I'm special. Everybody in the family. I'm the only one. I'm the person I know on earth
that don't got a belly button.
Yeah. Random fact.
It's real.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out which one should I go with. And me and my wife did a children's book. Oh, very nice children's book.
Where you from?
Yeah.
Oh, don't put that on me. Don't put me.
Are you talking, Liz? Oh, he said the children's book. Go ahead.
Yeah. Next.
Give us some more details.
Oh, it's an amazing children's book about I want to write a book about identity. So this is a book about a caterpillar who, man, she doesn't feel like she has any talent. So she gets with this ant that can lift a bunch of weight. She tries to lift her weight like him. She can't lift it because she has little legs. So she sees this bee who has a food truck, and she's like, maybe I can cook. So she tries to, be a chef because bees make honey. So she can't cook. So she sees a cricket that's making music. She's like, I'm just trying to make this music. And she can't make music out of it. So she meets this grasshopper who's like a trainer, and she ends up going with the grasshopper. And he's like, you know what? I know somebody that can help you out. She takes him to this spider that's a web designer who's like an architect, and she's actually building a whole monument for them to have a place to work at. And so he's like, look, let me take you to this praying mantis. While she's with the praying mantis, she meditates and gets her wings. Right? She gets her wings. And so then she goes back to where the ant is at, and the ant is having an issue because he's like, man, I don't know what's missing. There's a brick that was missing. Well, when she was working out with the ant, a brick fell in her backpack. And she's like, oh, I got this brick. He's like, but I can't fly. So she flies up. So the very thing she thinks she's missing is what they need. So we all have a kid.
Dope. Dope. Yeah. Y'all didn't know he was that dope.
I just look like this.
I'll buy that book for
I told him.
my grandbaby.
Listen, I told him you're going to be a millionaire. When he told me that, and he showed me the illustrations.
It's a beautiful book.
It's going to be dope. I promise you, y'all going to want to read it. I seen the illustrations
It's dope.
already.
It's a real dope body.
It's beautiful, and it's inspirational.
Yeah.
I would have cried if I was in 4th grade.
You would have cried?
Maybe not, but you know.
Squeeze that one third. 1/3.
I don't know how what's up.
Okay, so a random fact about me, and it's always something that I get debated about. I'm shy.
Elaborate.
I am. I've always been shy. I've always, like, the first time I ever really got in public, I played the lead in the 4th grade play, Mrs. O and the Bandits. And I was so nervous. I was like,
You're not shy. I'm just fucking too.
You know I'm shy. Like, I have a hard time getting on stage. I have a hard time, like public speaking and that type of thing. Like, this is my comfort. And even when we were, remember that time y'all had
you're an introvert, extrovert. Like yeah, I would agree.
That time they had me record by myself. We all did one recording by ourselves, and I was terrified to do it without them. Like, I needed them to kind of buffer me. So I'm shy. I'm a shy person, and nobody believes it. Half the time,
that means you're also brave.
Yeah, I get that.
Because if you're shy and then you still manage to be,
and people gas, people try to talk. People really do
show with me too.
People actually, speak it into, like, I didn't want to do poetry. I didn't want to do stand-up comedy, but
and you dope in both of them.
And Mark Fleming would be like, "You can do it." He tells me, "You good when you sober. You don't have to be drunk. You just dope." And I'm like, I have so many people that like encourages me to do it, but then afterwards I'm like, that was dope. But before, I'd be like a nervous wreck. Like, when I did comedy, I was at the bar and I'm pulling my eyelashes off. I'm a nervous wreck. Like, it was terrible. But afterwards, the rewards are worth it.
Nervousness is good. That's how I take it. I get nervous too. Okay.
I be wanting to cry.
Piggybacking off of her. When I first started doing comedy, I used to get the bubble guts. And I used to take a half an Imodium AD the day of shows.
Damn.
Yeah. But I love that shit. But to me, I look at it like, for real. I look at it like being on a roller coaster though. Like, every time, like right now, if you give me an opportunity to go ride a roller coaster, I want to go. I'm going. If we go to Six Flags, we go to Disney World, wherever, I'm riding roller coasters. But when I'm in line to ride a roller coaster, I'm thinking to myself, this is stupid. Why the fuck am I gonna get on this roller coaster? This is shit's gonna be so scary. My stomach, I'm imagining it. I get in it.
Yep.
The whole time I'm thinking, I really don't even need to be doing this. But then that rush of going through it, and I get out, I'm like, hell yeah, that shit was worth it. Let's do it again. And then I get back in line, and I go through the process again. Why the fuck am I doing this shit? This shit is crazy. But to me, that's living, man. That's man, life is in the moments when you got all your adrenaline out. That's what I be living for, man. Life is boring when you don't have it. Yeah. So I look for it. So
you know what? That's why I know what to do. Anytime I get that feeling, I challenge that.
Yeah.
That's literally how I keep my life excited.
Right.
For real.
I'm not a thrill seeker.
I am a thrill seeker.
I look for opportunities.
Huh?
I said, is that number
Number 3. Oh, yeah, that's number 3. I've done a porno before. Thrill seekers.
Quick jump.
Quick, yeah. Down straight in.
Quick jump.
Straight
For
in.
roller coasters and naked bodies.
Yep.
Tell us the story because you were telling us about the story.
So I'll tell you the story. So my homeboy, for Christmas, he got a camcorder. And we was on deployment actually from home from the military. And we went to the mall. We was like, fam, what should we do? We was like, you know what? We're going to look for some chicks. And we're going to shoot a porno. I was like, nah, for real. So
that's motivation.
we met some chicks.
And manifestation.
That was cold. And we went back to the crib. And we did the thing.
You mass manifestation.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
That's look, man.
I don't know where the video was at, but whenever we get crazy with Uppy, it's probably gonna pop up. So I'm just letting you know.
Wait, so you got a random flick out there?
Somewhere.
Yeah. Let's get rich. Soon as the children book, that's when the flick coming out. I guarantee. Soon as
It's gonna help us with
soon as you
sales.
start doing interviews, they like he's a renowned children's author. right when you earn that title, that's when they gonna have your eye. Yeah. What branch of the armed forces were you in?
Navy.
Oh yeah, he had a little sailor hat on, and they gonna pop out that bitch. Pop out that bitch.
You took Popeye.
He in there with the Popeye.
Wow. He gonna split again and finish.
Oh yeah, as soon as the children book come out, you gonna catch him doing the Popeye.
I'm dead.
Okay, so
What's the name?
third random fact about me. Now, y'all, I probably already told you I'm the youngest of 14 kids.
That's a fact.
4 boys, 10 girls, and I'm the last of the Mohicans.
Wow.
Out of the 14 children, I'm the first one to have kids out of wedlock. I'm the first teenage mom, and I think I'm the first one that ever went to jail. And I'm the youngest, mind you.
Hellblazer.
I gave my parents hell, man, basically.
And you was older. They probably was like, hey man.
Yeah, by the time I came around, they were kind of, like, Nikki, just go be.
I was there at child number 2. At child number 2, we was, all right, man. Did you eat? We got like that.
Well, it was like a Brady Bunch. It was more the Brady Bunch. It was his, hers, and then theirs. And I have a brother that I've never met, but I've never not claimed him because my dad talks about him would always talk about him. So we never met him. His mom took him when he was younger, and my dad never got to see him again. But my dad never stopped talking about his son. And this is back in the day, so it was back like in the day. Because my daddy was 45 when I was born. So if he was 40 years before that, he had a baby, or, not 40, but like 20 years before that, he had a baby. And if the mom decided to run off, there wasn't the whole option to really search for your baby. But
He was getting busy.
Daddy,
14?
like a DAC.
My man was getting it in.
Like a DAC. But my mom had kids. My mom had her first, I should say this, but I'm going to say it. People gonna check me. My mama passed away a couple of years ago, but my oldest sister, her dad was my mom's basketball coach. So I got it honestly, first of all. This didn't just like y'all was saying this in our DNA. That's
What's
real.
about these sport games, these sporting events, huh?
Mm-hmm. Fishing on sports, you'll get
That's
knocked
for
up.
all the fellas, if you're looking for it.
Why you look like an Uncle Daddy?
Yeah,
You're like, fellas, if
you're looking for a woman, you want one, go to a little kid sporting event.
Little league, anything.
Little league, anything. Saturday at the YMCA, any gym, the Boys and Girls Club, Woodson Park, they're there. They overdress for the occasion because they're waiting for you to show up. They got high heels on, makeup on. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Titties pushed up, smelling good. They're just waiting for somebody to come help the kids.
Go ahead with your. Okay, do you have a 4th random fact about yourself?
What is something else? I once shaved. I once shaved all the hair off one side of my head. Straight down.
How old were you when you did that?
Like 17.
You was old enough to know better.
my senior year of high school, I shaved half my, maybe my junior year. I shaved half my, I used to shave my hair bald because it was I've been going bald since I was young. By choice, because the Fab Five shaved their hair. So we was all in the basketball, we was rocking our black socks, we was shaving our heads bald, we were in high school. So I had let my hair grow out a little bit, and I was in the process of shaving it off with the clippers, and I was just going side to side, and I was like, just messing around, but I got a pretty straight line. So I went and showed my sister, man, this look kind of crap. She was like, I said, I'm wearing this to school tomorrow. And she was like, look, I know you have a lot of confidence, but you don't have that much confidence. And I took it as a challenge. So not only did I shave all the hair off, I took off, because I used to wear my sideburns, my little pork chop. I shaved my little pork chop off. I shaved half my beard. I didn't touch my mustache. I shaved half my little piece of goatee off and went to school like,
bro, you should did the mustache too. Bro.
I didn't know, because my mustache was too thin. I didn't want to fuck that. I didn't want to count with the stash. It was barely there. So, but I had a little goatee and some pork chops, so I shaved that shit off. So I went to school. Hey, they was clowning. But I stood on my shit. Me, whatever. So I rocked that shit for about 2 weeks. But let me tell you, I got 2 other people to do it with me.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. Listen, look, man, let me tell you. Whatever you're trying to do, there's phases before it catches on. Man, so you do it, they're going to hate. I don't care, whatever. It's not even going to come as hate. You don't even have to call it hate. The universe, God, the people, whatever, are going to challenge. Whatever you say you're about, whatever you try to stand on, a challenge is going to come to see if you're about it. It's going to happen. So, and you have to expect that. They're going to go up against it. You got to weather that. You weather through that storm. The next phase is people start admiring from a distance. Just the fact that you're standing on it. I don't care if you want to be the first one to wear your hair a certain way, wear your pants, paint your car a certain way, whatever it is. This is the phases it's going to go. They're going to hate. They're going to try to clown you back into acting like them. You stand on your shit. The next phase is people watch from a distance. Then somebody's going to come up and be like, man, I like that shit. I know they hate, man, but I respect that shit. It's going to happen. People are going to admire the fact you standing on it. And then next thing you know, people will be standing with you. I learned this shit early in life, and I don't care what I'm trying to do. These are always the phases that you go through. You get a little resistance, but you stand on your shit. And then people going to stand with you. So this is what I happened. They said, boom, I want to wear my hair. So for homecoming, we finna shave our heads too. So I shaved, maybe it was like 3 of them. I shaved their heads halfway, real neat. Then I went home and shaved my shit bald. You gotta be able to wear it by yourself like I did. I ain't gonna be here to protect you. So I didn't come with my head half. They had to wear it. I went full bald and let them wear their half head and see if they can withstand. And they fell off for about 2 days. And that was my little test on humanity. I've been doing this for a minute now.
Okay.
Yo, his whole life has been full of social
I'm like, skip us. What's your next one? You was interested. Okay, no.
True story.
What's your, this is your 4th?
No, that's my 5th one, I believe. Yeah, it's my 5th. I failed kindergarten. But I graduated college. I have a master's degree. So listen, it's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
We ain't shit. We had a dead in your face. That's how you end up on Scare Straight. You for kindergarten.
Yeah, kindergarten.
You was on the path early.
Okay, so we on number 5.
I know that was number 5. So.
Okay, I didn't realize that was our 5th.
Yep.
This was our 5th. Random fact. Okay,
we
so.
have time.
We have 26 minutes.
Okay, so we got a long version. Okay, because Mack O is very inspirational.
What? I was inspirational. I failed kindergarten.
No, you didn't.
But hey, hold on.
You wasn't trying to get people
I skipped 8th grade. I had some mentorship. I skipped 8th grade, so I did get back on track.
That got you back
And
up.
I was the first graduate. I was the first person in my family to graduate college.
Dope. Now that's how you wrap that. That's how you both.
That's how you put that.
So I just said I'm a late bloomer. It might take a little time to catch up.
Okay.
That slow dude might be the one, ladies.
My fifth random fact is I have anxiety about everything. Like I'm scared of heights, I'm scared of dogs, I don't like big bodies of water.
Okay.
I'm scared of everything.
Bridges and shit.
Yes, I panicked like when we went to Essence and going to New Orleans and driving over those bridges.
I think a lot of people scared.
That's normal human shit. Hell yeah.
Like even like
that's even still standing.
there's a bridge that they just built here. Like you can use to go to Penn Square Mall. I won't take that way. I'll take the back streets. But the first time I went to first time I went to New Orleans, they had kept talking about this bridge, and I was on a charter bus with my parents, and we were going to Bayou Classic. And so as soon as they were like, "Here come the bridge," I looked and I went to sleep. I mean, I don't know if I fainted. My mama said you just instantly went to sleep like
safe spot.
I don't have like he said it was a thrill stick. I have no need for thrills I don't like my adrenaline to be pumping. I don't like any of that shit. I want to stay 2 feet on the ground. Like,
take the sky.
Honestly, when I do fly, I sit in the window seat and I look out the window the whole time. Like, is the ground getting closer? Are we falling? I didn't tell them to be 50 grand. I mean, I literally am looking out the window. My face is like this to the window the whole time. I don't sleep. I stay up and I watch.
The ground the whole time? Dang.
I'm scared. I'm terrified. I have anxiety about it. Like I grew up with dogs. I don't like anything about dogs. My mama always had a chihuahua.
She made it to the gun range.
Yeah, that was scary to me too because I thought I was gonna be.
You are kind of scary and shy, huh?
I'm scary and shy. I don't like nothing. I'm like,
right. The more I think about it,
I could stay home. If I could just stay in my house a lot, I would.
Okay, well that's.
It's just I've been forced to do it. So that's our 5 random facts. I felt like it felt forced, but we just do random facts. Random enough.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to listen to our 5 random facts. What are some of your random facts? Things we should know about y'all. I'm Preach.
I'm T-Dot.
I'm Mack O.
So What You Think podcast.
Yes.
Yo, so you should go scout out. You scout out? No, but I want to this beast.
I want to, but I don't know if I
want to.
It's only scary. What your mama say?
That's pretty much got it.
You know, I shaved my legs in the 4th grade when I had my appendix surgery, and I've never broken out my legs again. I was in the 4th grade. I had my appendix taken out, and I shaved my legs.
I dyed my hair gray also. When I was like 21, this was my 20s.
He was grown ass
man. Me and Ben was like, we tried to do it in high school. And this black lady was like, look, y'all can't dye y'all's hair. It's too dark. You gotta bleach it first. It ain't gonna work. So we left it alone. Then we talked about it again, asked this lady. This white lady was like, yeah, you gonna have to just bleach it, and then you can put a 10 away. It's no problem. Man, we spent all weekend, dog. Scalp on fire. It went from black to gold to yellow to finally white. Then we put the gray on it. Man, my shit fell out in like 10 days.